Hello! Had that mic down. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Yeah, dude, I turned it on, bro. I said one word without it. I'm great. I'm great. Oh, shit! Rainsworld got the, I don't know, face emote. Oh, there's some more. Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, Titan Wolf. Titan Wolf. Alright, guys, we're gonna fuck this up today. In a good way. Or maybe a bad way. Probably a good way, though. Alright. So, hi, guys. Hi. I want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. Thanks, Wolf. Oh, wow. That's some fancy emotes right there. Fight. Show me this quick hi. Hope the session goes well. Good luck and happy jamming. Thank you. Alright, so. Cheers from Brazil. Cheers. I'm going to have a root beer sip. Did I get that practice in? Yeah, a little bit. I got a little bit of practice in. Alright, cool. So, let's see. Who remembers what songs? I remember Mother Sound. What Dear Diary song? Was it, featuring some of your favorite words? Or the One-Armed Boxer? From Dear Diary. We're going to start with Dear Diary because it's the only Drop D song. We already did Note to Self. Featuring. Oh, Ride the Wings. That's right. Oh, yeah, okay. Ride the Wings and featuring. Okay. Alright. I think Ride the Wings would be pretty dope to teach everybody. There's a lot of cool chords in that, and there's a lot of good hand stretches. So we're going to do that. Yeah, but first I just wanted to remind everybody I got all these cool prizes that I announced on my stream a couple days ago when we were watching the Epitaph DVD of us playing at Starland Ballroom. And there's a lot of cool shit, like an alternative press cover and like a storyboard from the latest Plague music video and stuff like that. And I'm going to randomly give that away to a couple of random subscribers that we just pick through some kind of RNG lottery system. And yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Arizu-chan. That's awesome. My heart, your hands. Yeah, we'll do that one day. Okay, cool. But I'm glad everybody's doing good. I'm doing fairly well, I would say. I have no complaints at the moment, really. I'm gonna move this bad boy. There we go. Alright, so let me get my headphones. We're gonna make sure the guitar's on and not blasting your face off. It should be pretty good, I hope, but then again, who knows? Let's see. That's a guitar. Oh, hello. Yeah, Rubber Ducky, I can use it for the rest. A little too loud, just a little bit? Okay. I can use a guitar with inlays for the rest of the songs. But on this one, I kind of can't because this is my only drop D guitar at the moment. And so, yeah. But don't worry, I'm going to say the fret numbers very often. I'm going to upload the video on YouTube soon. I just, I was going to let it just chill there for a second, but I had to download it. So I'm going to put it up. I need to, like, make my YouTube not look like a pile of crap, too. Yes, I'm using my Kemper. I'll show you. There it is. Oh yeah. Hi. That's a Kemper. That's how I'm making the guitar come through right now. Alright, let's put this bad boy back. There we go. Thank you for the subscription, Plunder Taker. Oh yeah! Sounds pretty good. Alright, cool. So, can you quickly explain Intro to Note to Self that's on the music video and how many times you're... Oh, okay. Yeah. So, check this out. The Intro to Note to Self, before we get started today, is a little bonus content, okay? So the Intro to Note to Self is the same riff as the intro. That riff. So what we did, because I was obsessed with this for a while, was I took this line 6 delay pedal. This is green one. It had 4 buttons on it. I think it was called a DL6. And what I did is I got the tempo of the song that it goes into, played along with it, and it records it as a loop inside the pedal. So then what I did is there's a halftime and a reverse function. So what it does is it plays a riff at half speed and backwards. So what you're hearing before the riff actually comes in is just me playing the riff half speed and backward. Well, playing it, but playing it back half speed and backwards. So it kind of sounds like, you know, it's just the same notes, just all fucked up. So that's how we did that. And I did that a lot back in the day because there wasn't really like tons of awesome effects in the computer and stuff like that yet. We had to make everything kind of happen in the analog realm for the most part. So there you go. That's how we did it. Mm-hmm. Any more questions before we start hitting this song? A new one? I'll make sure everyone that needed to be here got in here too. Thank you, Arcane Rights. That was a cool cheer. She just cheered the chat. Trying to get the hype train going. But yeah, is there any other questions about last week or anything? I was going to tell you guys too, this week I'm going to start taking submissions for playthrough videos by you guys, and I'm going to start watching them on stream. Like the day I'll like feature you, you know? So like the day after I do this, so like I do this on Friday, then on a Saturday, we'll watch some of the submissions, or probably all of them, that you guys give me. So all you need to do is kind of like put them on something where I can stream it on the chat. So if you want to, you know, do a little playthrough video being like, here, I learned this from Matt, and here's me riffing hard as fuck because I'm badass, I'll play it on here. Sound cool? What amp are you? Oh, okay, so the amp on the Kemper right now, this is a Marshall JMP. Yeah, it's just like an old school amp, but it just sounds really, really good. I do not have an OnlyFans now, sorry. Okay, so originally the 2 amps that we used to record on Dear Diary were, I had an orange AD30, which is an original orange head from like the 70s. I had like no gain at all because I was really into like I don't know, like emo indie rock stuff, like the Ghetto Kids and the Anniversary and like all kinds of stuff like that. So like I didn't really want tons of gain. Like Further Seems Forever, you know, fucking what else? Saves Day. I don't know, just like stuff that was like kind of like medium gain. I thought it sounded cool. It was like super mid-rangey. And I think Travis had a PV5150, which is kind of like a crazy contrast in tone because mine is like quite literally the opposite. It's like lower gain and very mid-range, and then his is like scooped and high gain. And it's funny, like you would think like on the 2 opposing sides of a mix they would sound super weird, but it actually worked out. So there we go. Those are the original tones on Dear Diary. On Heroin, we used my Bogner Uberschall through Orange cabinets. which is like way more gain, and we use like boost pedals and stuff. The guitars have way more gain on Heroin because that was just such a different vibe we were going for there. Oh, my favorite audio interface is not a Focusrite. I just have that here because it's small and easy. But at the studio, like where I actually have my stuff, I use a what is it? An Apogee Symphony. It's like a big one. It has, you know, like 16 inputs and stuff. I just can't bring that here, you know. Is FFTL on vacation forever? No. FFTL is not on vacation forever. I don't know we're gonna put out a new song, but I've been writing lots of new songs. I have all kinds of new demos. And some of them are pretty fucking cool, man. So I'm excited. Hopefully something comes of them. We'll see. I'm gonna keep writing more. Hopefully we'll have new shit. So I don't have any alcohol yet. I wanted to get going. Because last time you guys got me drunk really fast. I drank like a whole bottle of wine watching the Epitaph DVD. Okay. The music video for Note to Self was shot in a mental hospital in LA. True story, there was like bloody, like leftover handprints on shit inside of it. Like it was very much fucking weird looking in there. It was crazy. Yeah, Panda, I'm gonna play a different guitar after the song. This is the only guitar I have in drop D. Cool. Yeah, it was very brutal. In Ride the Wings video, just while we're on it, might as well, that was shot at like a stage set thing that they use for movies that are supposed to be in Mexico. And I don't even really know like what that had to do with anything in the song per se, but you know, it was cool. So whatever. Let's get in there. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna do Ride the Wings Pestilence. Alright, you guys ready? Yeah, Ride the Wings was not deep. The mental hospital was abandoned, so it wasn't a big deal. No one was worried about it. So, dope. Alright, so Ride the Wings. So what you're gonna want to probably do is have like a delay on when you play this, like if you're gonna like actually do it. But let's see, I have a delay on here. Let's turn that up. Oh, yeah. All right. So like Alright, there it is. Yeah, sounds just like it. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, on this song, the lead starts the song, obviously. It was one of those songs that I was always stoked because this lead, the second I went, like, everyone knew. It was just one of those things. And I feel like that's like a really, a very powerful thing in music to be able to do, to be able to write a song where the intro from the first note, everyone's like, fuck yeah, here we go. Like, they just, you know what I mean? It's awesome. Like, when you're writing, strive for that. It's always like the best case scenario. So anyway, I wrote this riff when we were on tour on our EP, like way before we recorded Dear Diary. And it was because Derek was, I mean, he's always listened to lots of black metal, but he was listening to a lot of black metal like in the vehicle on tour. And I just had like all these like evil melodies in my head. And although this doesn't sound like super evil in the beginning, it becomes more evil with the chords you put under it. So, all that's gonna happen is I'm gonna end up peeing from these drinks. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I just had like this metal vibe in my head at the time, which is kind of what made FFTL cool. I think was like bringing the metal into the, you know, the more emo-y kind of stuff. So we're gonna start on the G string. On Alcohol's Later, Dick Boy. G string, 12th fret. And D string, 12th fret, the one right under it. Okay? So what you're gonna do is keep this barred the whole riff, okay? You're gonna bar on the 12th with your finger, so. Alright, let me get this more on this part of my hand. I wanna make sure you guys see this. Okay. So then, you're just gonna move your ring finger to 14. And then your pinky to 15. And that's the whole beginning riff. So basically, it should sound like this. Played kind of slow. Like that. So that's the easier part. So then after that, we play that a few times. So, okay, so we'll go to Travis's part right here. So underneath me, Travis comes in with this chord, which I've always loved, okay? This is a power chord with this, with this A. So on the first fret there, power chord, and then so it's like da 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 da. Okay, so that starts it off immediately sounding evil already. Sounds awesome. Okay, so all right, cool. So then underneath the lead, we're gonna do this. So it's that chord I just showed you, and then this one. 5th fret with this note on top on the 7th. And then go to the 8th fret with this note. Same note, D. So you're going to use like, well, at least how I play those kind of chords is I use my middle finger to bar the lowest 3 strings. And then on the G string I'll use my pointer finger, so it's like this. So you're going to go from here. So you're like, the only 2 fingers doing anything are these ones. And then these. Cool, so it sounds like this. Oh, sorry. I don't play this part. Okay, so then the next section of the song, you're going to keep using these chords, but we're going to pick it up and do this little, yeah, a lot of guitar going on here. Get these little hiccups going in the parts. So it's like, what was it? Yeah, so just bar the whole first fret here. You have to push down pretty hard with your whole finger like this. So, and that's what happens there, okay? So that's Travis, all the way up to the first vocal, all right? It's a big, long intro. There's a lot going on. So, let's see. Let's pick up halfway through where it goes. Okay? Halfway through, I changed the riff to make it a little bit more busy, okay? So we're going to have... Alright, so this is more of like a little bit of a metal thing, so... Okay, yeah. Wait, did I go? Yeah, that one. Okay, so you're going to go in between this 12th fret that we were on the whole time before, and you're going to go... So basically you're going to kind of like back and forth like this. Okay, so it's like... So that's the first phrase, so... One more time. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm looking at the screen, it's fucking me up. Okay, so... Okay. Just a little bit of a... I'm sorry to let's go. I'm trying to keep it nice and slow, but like, you know, it would take us like 4.5 hours a song. So yeah, so... Barring the 12th fret, you're going to use this 12 on the G string. 12, 14, and 15. Those are like your accent notes, right? It's all based off this. So, okay? And then you're just going to do a walk down here from 15 to 13 on your B string. And then G string, 15, 14. So, like this. Okay? So I'm going to play it slow. Right? That sound right? So basically, you don't really need to move. This is like kind of just like a 4-finger exercise, really, if you think about it. This is kind of like based off like keeping your fingers in one spot. It shouldn't really have to make you move a whole bunch or anything. So... yeah. I think the last one hangs. So yeah. That is the part. So, I mean, this is something you can just play really slow and just kind of work up to it. Like, it's a lot of muscle memory shit because you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. And honestly, because I don't play it every night anymore, it still even kind of fucks with my head. Because anything that repeats the same motion that many times in a row is going to get kind of weird. I don't know, Discourage. I don't think so. So anyway, and then on tour, you know, like when you're playing the same song every night, or every day, or like if you're even practicing the same song every day, it very quickly becomes muscle memory. You're not thinking about what you're doing anymore, and your body just kind of knows. Like on tour, I could play that thing forever. It didn't really matter, unless I was super wasted or something. But yeah, it just becomes second nature. So that's how we were playing it while jumping. So the way I would play it while jumping is I basically would use the force from my thumb holding the guitar here, and then kind of like having my hand here, it would just kind of stabilize the guitar so it wouldn't really move. Like it would move with my body, but it wouldn't move relative to my hand. So that's how we played it while jumping. Emo Metal Punk, you've been playing it wrong. Well, that's okay. This is called Learn to Play. So this is what we're here for. Cool, so that's the whole intro, guys. There's a lot of riffs in this song, okay, so bear with me. Sorry. It's just one of those songs. So... if you are Travis, then what you're going to do is you're going to play... This is the rhythm part of the verse, so it's just 2 chords. So what we're doing there is going from the 5th fret, barring it, just doing a normal power chord. So it's da 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 da. So and then da 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 da. Okay, so that's all that's going on there. And I'm going to be honest with you, that's what I played too, because the other riff going on there is really annoying to play. Like, it's so annoying to play that I'm going to show it to you guys once. I want this to be on record, but like, we're not going to spend too much time on this, okay? So... this is going to start on the D string on the 5th fret, playing a G note. So you're going to go from there to the 8th fret, which is an A sharp. So, and then you're going to go up to the next string, D sharp, D. So the first part should sound like this. So it's just kind of like this little like So that's like the little beginning of the lick. Okay, so no one can ever hear this part on the recording, which is why I kind of never really played it live, because it wasn't like... I look at it like, what do you have to gain here? Thank you, Elkabos323. I always looked at it like, what do I have to gain here, right? Like, if I play this riff, will I be able to entertain people? And the answer was no, because our band was all about like the most entertaining we could be on stage, and since this riff really wasn't any kind of focal point in the recording anyway, I decided to ditch it. But I'm going to show you. So there's that part. So we're going to come down here, F, and we're going to do a little hammer and pull off succession here. So this is going to be on G string, going from 5 to 7 and 3 to 5. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, so that is the first part, and then the second part's exactly the same, except you're going to replace this, which is kind of like acting as your root note, right? It's going along with this. So we're going to replace that note with this one, which is a D sharp. I know, I'm sorry, I don't want to confuse you guys, but it's just, this is kind of like a... Okay, I can't even barely play it because I played it like so little in my life. It's pretty funny, actually. I actually had to figure it out and learn it for this because I hadn't thought about it in so fucking long. Anyway, so that's that riff. I just know that some people are like really curious what that actually was. Because I know that you can tell something's going on there, but it's really hard to tell what it actually is, right? So anyway, that's playing on top of this. Right? It's just going on. So, all right, the next part. This is going to be a clean guitar. Woo! Let me go to this really quick. Boom, bam, bam. Whole lot of chugging, yeah. I mean, definitely. Okay, so this is like one of my favorite riffs on Dear Diary. This is the beginning of it, okay? So we go to the full riff later. Don't ask why, we just did. Also, the song goes to 6/8 here, and it never goes back. So for whatever reason, when we hit this riff, the song went from 4/4 to 6/8. That was it. So check this out. This is Ride the Wings we're doing, Uncle Teabagger. So what you're going to do is put your finger, point your finger on the 5th fret on your low string. Here. And then you're going to want to put your ring finger on the 7th fret on the higher D string. Okay? And what you're going to want to do is make sure that you have it pressed down here on the higher D string, so the G can ring open. You don't want to mute it. So what you have to do is like tilt your finger so it's more up like this, okay? So you're going to go between low, high, low, open, high, like I love that chord. It sounds so cool. Alright, so you're going to do that. And then you're going to move this exact same shape, okay? You're going to move it down to the 1st fret. Wait a minute, sorry. Yeah, So it's the same shape. You're just using this one here and the open G. So... sounds so cool. I love that riff. Okay. So is there any part of that you need me to go over again? Excluding the crazy riff in the verse over the chugging and all that shit, let's just not worry about that. If you guys really want to learn that, just go back and rewatch that part of the video a few times. Hell yeah, Kool-Aid. Well, life's crazy like that, huh? I mean, technology plus COVID, anything's possible now. Yeah, I have all kinds of stories. We'll tell stories in between songs, okay? So if we all have those riffs, what we're gonna do is we're going to move back to distortion. I'm gonna show you the chorus, okay? There's a couple big stretches here. Oh, okay, the last note? Yeah, no problem, no problem. You talking about this one? So you're gonna go on the first fret with your pointer finger, and the third fret on the higher D string with your ring finger. Okay? And then the G string open. Like this. Those 3 notes, so it'll be like this. So then together it'd be. Okay. Dason, there's a lead that comes in, but it's after the chorus. It's like before the last chorus, okay? So we come back to this riff and it becomes a bigger riff. So, alright, so this is, oh yeah, I can. String order is, so low, high, low, then open, and then high. Low, high, low. So yeah, I think if you go back and rewatch this, or even if you just listen to the notes. So the reason why it's kind of weird, I think, is because the highest note is not the highest string. So you have to get kind of over that in your head, because like, oh wait, no, yeah, it is. Oh no, it's not. So that's why. That's the highest note. So I think in your head you're probably thinking that the open highest string would be the highest note, but it's not. So you have to be like. Anyway, you'll get it. It's one of those things that like you'll start to pick up pretty easily because you don't have to like move any strings. It's just about finding the right ones and picking between them in the right order. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to the chorus. So this is one of those big chords where you just bar all 3, make a power chord, and then you add this note on the top of it, which is the 7th fret, start on 5. Okay, like that. That's the first chord of the chorus. And then we're going to move the same chord shape to the 1st fret here. Okay? So, like that. And then what happens here, so there's 2 ways to play this chord. The way I always played it is like this. This is a stretching ass chord, okay? So you're going to go from the 3rd fret here, then the 5th fret here, like a normal 5th. Then you're going to move your pinky to the 8th fret to the 7th. So you're going to go. So if you can't make that stretch, because it's a pretty big one, the other option, because this is what Travis did, is you can play it here. I just like the way this sounds. I think the strings are really nice here. But you can also play it here on the 10th fret, barring 10, and you can go, which 13 and 12 on the high D, so you can go. Okay? But I just think this sounds better. It just sounds brighter. You get more of that, this part. Which I think is what makes it sound so fucking, like, evil and crazy. So, then you just come down to the 1st fret again after that. And then you go open and you chug. And then on this G string, you're going to hit 3 and the string under it. It's just an ugly ass chord, okay? So there's no rhyme or reason to this. This is just what we did. And 3, 2, okay. Okay? Like, I think we probably may have even played different stuff on those weird notes. The whole point is it's supposed to sound random, chaotic, right? So, I'll play the whole thing slow. Playing it slow is harder than playing it normal sometimes when you're so used to it, right? Oh, okay, so... Okay? Does that make sense? I know that this probably is hard. Yeah. This sounds sort of like muddy there, I think. A doom metal, yeah. Oh. Do the higher chords again? Like these ones? Or... So if you want to do this one, it's 10, bar 10 with your pointer finger, and then do... That's 13 and 12. So it'll be like this. There you go. So yeah, those are the ugly chords, I guess, right? Or if you're talking about the other part. I'm not really putting any. I'm only using one finger on one string, and it's a G string on 3 and 2, and I'm just kind of hitting open random shit with it. Okay. So I'll play it one time, normal speed. This is my best guess in normal speed. That's the fucking chorus. Alright, cool. Onion Rings of Pestilence. You heard it here first. Oh, 69. Whoa! We got a 69 up in here. Alright. Dope. Seems like you guys got us so far. I'm really starting with like a fucking detailed song today. Because I figured, you know, might as well get out of the way. It's funny because like I never really thought of our songs as being like involved on guitar very much, but the more I've been doing this with you guys and like going back and remembering stuff, like there's a lot of shit going on guitar. I was very wrong. So as soon as that's over, we're gonna go up to this. So if you're me, this is what you play next, okay? Trying to figure out how to explain this the best. So you want to put your middle finger on the G string on the 7th fret. And you're going to put your ring finger on the 8th fret on the B string. Okay? Here and here. And then your pointer finger on the 6th fret on the high E. So it sounds like this. That's the first chord of the break before all the screaming shit comes in, okay? So what happens is we go, and then we move our pointer finger down 1 fret. This is another stretch, kind of. So. Okay. And we're still in 3/4, so everything's going to be in counts of like 6. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then. So this one. You're going to slide. So the way I play this is I start like as I'm here. The way I transition to the next part is I use my ring finger to start the slide up. So you're going to slide up to 10 on the G string. So it'll be... You're going to slide up to 10 there. And then you're going to put your pointer finger on 8 on the B string, and your pinky on 10 on the high E. And then that is, so this one is 10, 8, 10, like for going from lowest to highest. And this one going from lowest to highest is 8, 6, 6. So all together it'll sound like this. And that verse completely by itself in the song. So if you know the song, that probably sounds pretty familiar. So it'll be like... Okay, and that's Dear Diary, Travis. So if you don't want to be me, if you want to play rhythm and not lead on this song, then you can just chill for that part. So we're going to go to the... This is back to the verse. Yeah, this is back to the verse. This is just a heavier version of the verse. So we have this. What's funny, though, is the first verse is in 4/4. And this one's in 6/8. But they're the same chords, so... There's just some weird shit that we were on back in the day. So like, my team has a... Alright, now here's a riff. You guys are like, dude, more riffs? What the fuck, right? So this one is on this A string. Here we go. Pull off from open, or 1 to open. Okay? And then move down to the low string with your ring finger. And go from 3 to 5. And then open and 1 on the low. Like that. That's the whole little thing. So... Cool. So what's going to happen there is we're going to go... So you get it. So da 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 da. Right. So, and then after that, we just do the same thing. It just keeps going the same way, but we just add more notes. So it'll just be like. Yep, so that's that part. And then on the recording, I never did this live either because I just didn't really think it was powerful enough live, but the chords I showed you before this part comes in, we just kind of played them on top of it. That's just kind of playing in the background, but I don't know. I just don't think it's an integral part of the song. It was more of like an overlay for the recording. It didn't really like add enough for me to ever want to play it live. And plus that part, dude, we had to go crazy. That's the screaming happens, right? And then I had to sing on this part. What did I sing? I've been dreaming about you. So let's see. So then, okay, so after that, it's funny. This is a song. There's like no repeating shit except for the chorus. So there's a lot. There's repeating elements, but nothing's exactly the same, right? So now we're going to go back to that clean riff again. So what's going to happen here is... like we learned earlier, okay? I'm sorry. Don't bust your finger. Play it this way. That's okay. You don't need to do this one. You don't need to spider finger it if you don't want to. Okay. So we're going to go back to the riff we learned earlier. But this time we're going to add more to it. So after we go, we're gonna slide up to the 8th fret. Same 2 positions with these 2 fingers. And then you're gonna add this pinky on 12 on your G string, so. Okay? So that's the extra note. So then what happens after that is I play this live all this in the same performance, but live we added a thing on top of the last chord. And I let it ring and then I came on top of it. Okay? With this little thing right here. And this is my least favorite riff to play out of any song in any thing ever, because the way it works is like you're barring with this finger all the way down, okay? So what's happening is you're barring on 10 with this underneath it, okay? And then you move it down to here, and you move down to here. But you never hit this note. So what happens is you're going, okay? And then you have to switch your finger to this fret, but because you're barring, you're already kind of in this position where all your weight is on this finger. And you have to like kind of move it quick enough to get to the fret. Which would be fine, except you have to bend the string. Okay? So what you need is to somehow to roll your finger so you can grab the string with like the meat of your callus, even though prior to it your finger is very flat on the fretboard. Does that make sense? So you have to go like, sorry. I have to bend super hard on this guitar, but so okay, cool. Anyway, so that was an overlay on the record. But what happened is live, I played it all together. So there's probably a lot of videos of me playing it and it sounds something like this. I left out this. Because I was always like such a bitch. It just, I don't know. Just one of those things. You just don't really think about it in the studio and then you go live and you're like, oh god, I can't do this fast enough. Also on this guitar, like, there's no vibrato because I have an Evertune. It keeps the string perfectly in tune all the time. So I have to really go for it. So anyway, so the whole riff would be like this, okay? Okay, and then if you need, by the way, like all this stuff, like if you feel like you need to go back and like rewatch any of it or whatever, it's gonna be on my Twitch page for at least a while, and then also it will be on YouTube soon too. So you could go back and check. I'll make a highlight video too, and I'll upload it where every song's like an individual. I did on the last one too, so. You can probably find these easy and stuff and, you know, just kind of play along and figure it out. So after this, we're going to go back to distortion. Okay? So that's just like, that's just that. Okay? There's a weird man playing guitar with these eyeballs. Oh, the slide? It's improv. It doesn't matter. That one in particular? 19, I guess? Yeah, that I really got into slides and just like kind of wailing that tremolo fucking thing high up on the neck for a long time, and it's like just something if you just fuck around with a lot, you can get a good feel for it. All right. Which guitar do you miss the most? Um, I had this 1980 wine red Gibson Les Paul custom shop, and I actually don't like Gibsons, but that Gibson was so incredible. It sounded so good. It weighed like 1,000 pounds. Jesus, it was ridiculous. It weighed way too much, but yeah, I don't know. That's probably the guitar I missed the most. It sounded incredible. And yeah, Rubber Ducky. I can answer your questions on any future stream. Honestly, if like next time I pop in on Friday to do this again, you can just be like, hey, like last week, like I did that with Note to Self earlier. Just you can ask anything anytime. It's no big deal. Okay, cool. So we're singing the chorus one more time. That's not what we did live. We did triple thing. That was just for fun. Okay, and at the end, we're just going to repeat that section. Okay, so on this part, on the recording, and what I did live a lot of times too, is I would just find like a dissonant note. And what I did is I recorded that into that same delay pedal I was talking about earlier. So I would like right when that part's be like stomp and 1, 2, 3, stomp, and then it'll just keep playing. The loop will just keep going and going and going and going at that point. And then on top of it, while that's going, you can keep playing guitar. It's be like. And that's how we did that part. And on the original version of Dear Diary, that part goes on for like 15 minutes. Because we thought it'd be funny if we used like every available minute of our CD. Because like, like CDs, they only have like a certain allotted time available on them to print onto. So we're like, what's the maximum amount of time? So we found out it was like, whatever it is. And then we just filled it all the way up. And then towards the end, it got to some weird thing where it had that breakdown thing, it went until we had just enough room to play the hidden track, right? I'm pretty sure the hidden track was in there. And then we had this weird thing at the end. It was a keyboard saying fuck you. It was like fuck you, and it had like some weird trance beat going on behind it. People's mentality about making records is a lot different in 2004, I can tell you that much. Oh, you have it on vinyl? That's awesome. Well, I don't know if on vinyl... Does it go that long on vinyl? Well, I have it on vinyl too. It's right behind us. It's right... Wait, opposite. Up. There. Above. Heroin. You just can't really see it, but it's there. But it's in a frame, because I'm okay. That's really cool. Big Dutch beats, that's awesome. Damn, dude, Dick Boy's got the original pink limited vinyl. What a guy. That's what I had to say to that. And then when we started playing the song live and got bored of the ending being like that, we did lots of different versions of it. We ended up doing it like... So if you want to play like that, you can too. That was my favorite one, because Derek would just be like on the ride bell, like... It was so sick. All right, cool. Cool. So, like we did last time, I figure we should probably play the song. So far, all I have taught is Ride the Wings, because I realized in doing this that there is a shitload of stuff to learn in it. We might need to set the audio level again. 13 years ago, this video came out. That's fucking weird.
Sent. Attachment. Downloaded. Hey Google, pause Wi-Fi.
Hey Google. Sorry if anyone has a Google thing and just turned it on. My bad. All right. Let's get the level. Okay. Does that work? Is that good? Can I just play it? Whoa, dude! Music a little higher. Dude, I like the way you think. I want to rock. I want it to sound like I'm rocking, dude. Thank you, Arcane Rights. That's so fucking cool. Thank you. I feel like we're about to play a show here, dude. Let's see here. Let me. That work? You guys like that? Ooh, louder. I'm into it, dude. More music. Smells like weed and booze, bro. Perfect. Dope. Louder is more better. Yeah, that's true. Louder is more better. I actually can't argue with that. I think that's pretty much dead on. It's more betterist, yeah. Okay. Let's do it, dude. I'm ready to rock my butt off. I can't switch to my clean channel in real time, so we're just gonna let that chill. Oh, this is great. Gotta play a clean part. Like that. There it is. Alright! That's a fucking song, dude. Whew, that took a whole hour. Yeah. I mean, dude, it's just one of those things, like, you just learn so many parts in a row. But they're all here. Now they exist. The tutorial exists, so you can come back to it. I even had a problem in the very beginning because I was like, I couldn't hear the tempo. Because all this is a ride. I usually set the tempo of the song live by playing the lead, so it was always kind of like up to me or whatever. But, yeah. I mean, that's it, really. You have to have a pedal to switch from clean to distortion, obviously. But, other than that, it's not that hard. Once you get the hang of it and you're not, like, thinking about it anymore, then you basically got it. Thank you, Sabrina Starkiller. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, that last part is fucking heavy, dude. Like, legitimately, it's, I mean, we really liked, like, early Norma Jean and stuff like that. I used to, like, legitimately mosh, like, hardcore kid moshing back in the day. Like, real deal. So, I used to go to their shows and, like, fucking get all crazy. I was a straight edge hardcore kid for real. It was crazy. But yeah. So that's Ride the Wings of Pestilence, dude. We fucking did it. Well, we started writing songs for this album probably like, I was probably like 19. Yeah, probably like 19. I think like, because basically as soon as I turned 18, I left my home, started living with Travis, and we wrote the Aesthetic EP, and I think we toured off that for a while. Like, we did like all these like DIY tours where like so there used to be this website back in the day called byofl.org. Oh, what's up, Danny? So these websites, they existed. It was basically like all these promoters and like DIY concert promoters and stuff. They put together this huge list of information on one site, so you could just email these local promoters that did shows at churches and like just like shitty little event centers and all kinds of stuff like that, super DIY, and be like, hey, is there any way we can get on a local show opening? So we would go open for a local band, and we did tours like that. Half the shows got canceled, most of them had no people. But that's how we started, and we were playing the Aesthetic EP during that. Like, we ate white bread most of the time and like hard ramen and stuff like that. It wasn't cool. But teaches you a lot. But anyway, as soon as like we did like a year or so of that, I mean, we basically started writing Dear Diary. And it was cool because we wrote it over a long time. Like, Derek used to have this storage place over at like a U-Haul center, and he had his drums set up in it, and that's where we would practice, like in the hot ass sun in Florida. It fucking sucked, man. It was very, very, very hot. And we would just sit there jamming ideas and stuff, all these different ideas. We also had a black metal band called Memories of Lenore, like on the side, that we were working on, and we had Color Violence on the side too that we were working on, which is just like a straight up grindcore band that just sounded like psychotic blast beat discordant shit the whole time. We never had a real vocalist until Travis and Derek redid the band later, but like in this early incarnation. Thank you, Danny. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. I'll come stop by you later and watch you guys shoot people. But yeah, in the early incarnation of Color Violence, like, it was just like the most absurd fucking just crazy shit, and it was disgusting. The music was disgusting, but we loved it. There was no lyrics. Everyone just fucking screamed their dick off, whoever was singing for it. Like, Travis was the original singer, but then he couldn't come on tour, so then we had this other kid that we were friends with come on tour, and he didn't know any of the songs or anything, but it didn't matter because he was just like like, doesn't matter. You don't need lyrics. You don't need anything. You just fucking lose your mind and go crazy. But yeah, we did a whole tour in a Toyota Corolla. Derek's Toyota Corolla. I remember very vividly because we had to have gear in the car with us too. It was not cool. And yeah, and then like on our way home after one of the last shows, there was a record-breaking snowstorm in like the southeast, like around North South Carolina, somewhere around there, and it was in 2003. I think 2003. It must have been. There was like a huge record-breaking snowstorm, and I was driving, and we were actually listening to Cradle of Filth, Cruelty and the Beast, and we were like, dude, this feels so appropriate. This is funny. But anyway, I was driving, and it was so fucked up. The car spun out on the side of the highway, and we were both like really scared and freaked out, and we turned to each other, and we were just like, we need to be more careful. We almost died. It was a crazy moment of just the two of us in that car. We're like, oh my god. So there's a story for you. Me and Derek almost died. It's a heartfelt, warming story. For a Dear Diary, I would come up with a riff. So like my writing process back in the day was I was always trying to find a new riff to kind of like get me going, like whatever it was, like, you know, maybe it was like the chord progression, like Ride the Wings of Pestilence, like that chord progression, that weird chord progression I showed you guys, like that has so much vibe. It's so unique. I was always looking for like that thing, and then once I had that, then I would just write around that and make it all work for me. But I would have a couple ideas, and then I would just bring to practice and be like, okay, Derek, the part is like this. I was thinking like the drums will vibe like this, and then he would do Derek, you know, which was what made the song so awesome. But yeah, that's how the songwriting process was for that. But then on Heroin, I got a laptop, actually a little bit before that, and we started to learn how to record demos on a laptop. And that kind of changed things a little bit because I was able to like get down ideas in a more permanent way. So like, you know, you're not like sitting around hoping you don't forget the riff you wrote and stuff like that, which is really fucking helpful. But yeah, we started doing that. So I had like little demos that I made on my laptop, and then I would show Derek and Travis and Sonny, and then we would get together, and then we would try to jam out like what it was I was kind of envisioning, because it was like, it didn't sound perfect. It wasn't like these days when I make like an actual record and you're like, oh, that sounds like a thing. Like it was, you know, pretty haphazard. But like it doesn't matter because like the whole point is you're trying to convey an idea that people can understand and then run with. You know, one of the things about writing demos that people do now is I think that they try too hard sometimes. Like especially when it's just one person in the band, they try too hard to make it sound like it's been brought to total fruition, like it's completely finished, because what happens is when you're in a band where, and you know, this only applies to a band where the people's character matters, but like if you put all this effort into making it sound a certain way, what you're doing is like you are getting rid of the possibility of the person, other people in the band bringing what it is that they do to the song to add their character. So like from first to last, like what made our music unique in my mind was Derek's interpretation on drums of what it is I was hearing. You know, Travis's interpretation of what it was I showed him on guitar and how he would scream, and like, you know, like when those different factors come together, that's what made our band sound like our band. And that's why it's kind of hard for our band to sound like our band if those factors aren't in play. It's just, it will sound awesome, but it won't necessarily sound like our band. There's just a very unique little niche thing that we fit into when we're doing it that way. So that's just a little thought there for you. And again, my other guitar, this one has fret markers. Cool. Now we're in drop C. MO from Throne or Failure by Designer Jeans. Well, I'll tell you right now, that's definitely not impossible. I mean, so far these have been fun and everyone likes it, and we're gonna run out of songs to do at some point or another. So, oh, this guitar's sharp. Travis has been busy, yeah. Travis has been... He has another band called If I Die First now, and they're pretty cool. I like him. I was checking him out the other day. He's stoked. Almost there, almost there. Okay. This guitar needs to be set up. It's not perfect, but it'll work. Okay. I am 5'7"? No, I am 6'3". Play some Cradle of Filth. I actually don't know how to play any Cradle of Filth songs, but maybe I can learn some. Fred Durst is fat. Okay. Just wondering, Matt, did you guys film the Note to Self music video? Like, what city was that in? Oh, well, the city where that mental hospital was in is like, fuck it, where is it? It's definitely in LA, like, but not like, I don't know, not in Hollywood. But I know that the guy in Note to Self, the guy who made the video, like one of the directors or something, we got him so drunk after the first night of filming that he ended up falling asleep in the front yard of someone's house by the bar we were at, which was in Hollywood, and we drove there from the video shoot, so it couldn't have been that far. And he ended up getting woken up by a sprinkler head blasting him in the face when he was in the front yard. So think about how ridiculous that is. Karma Flow. No, I have not heard of that before. Sounds cool. Karma Flow. So yeah. Guy that made the music video passed out in someone's yard. That's one of the best things, like one of the best drunk stories. It sounds like a movie. Okay. So the next one I was going to show you is Mother Sound. Okay, this is another fucking evil song, guys, okay? And this is another one that's going to take a second. And before you even ask, no, we're not doing the solo, but I'll give you some pointers, okay? I'll give you some pointers because there's a couple areas where you can play to achieve something that sounds like it. Okay, so. Yes, well, there's no one here to kick me in the chest. Alright, cool. So it's somewhere in there. Alright, anyway, so the song starts with this wah 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 with strings. A little shit. I made those strings on Reason on my laptop. They don't sound very good, but they're kind of dope because they sound like shit. It kind of gives it a vibe, right? And then I didn't forget I was live. I was trying to remember the ending. Anyway, but yeah. Let's see. So it starts with that drum loop thing. I think that was Derek actually playing. We just put a bunch of distortion on it. And then Sonny comes in. He's like, Mother Sound. That whole thing. And it's awesome. And it really starts off the record in a great way. I think it like sets the pace. You're like, okay, this is like dark, ominous, cool. I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on. What is this? And then it kicks in. Na, 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 na. So it kicks in with the drum roll. Okay, and there's 3 guitar chords. Okay? That's going to be your 9th fret. And then you're going to play another chord where you keep it, you just move your pointer finger to the 8th fret and keep your middle finger on the 9. So it sounds like this. Like that. And then you slide that finger formation up to 12 and 13. Very evil, okay? So it'll be like this. I comes in right after that. Oh wait, guitar's muted? Shit. Sorry, there we go. Cool. Sorry, so anyway, yeah, 9. And then here. 8 and 9. And 12 and 13. Very, very evil, okay? Okay? Alright, awesome. So then, I turned it back on. Guys, the guitar is on now. Should be fine. Alright, thank you, Arcane. Major chords are evil. Okay, so the guitar is on, right? It's showing it's on my screen. I just had it muted from earlier because I didn't want to blow your eardrums out. Alright. So, the first part of the chorus. Okay, the song starts on the chorus, okay? So we're going to start on this 9th fret. Okay, everything in this part, so this will be nice and easy, right, is a single string. Because what happened here on Heroin is we all decided we love Slipknot, okay? And Slipknot plays a lot of riffs on single strings. So that just, there's a lot of single strings shit going on this record. So we're going to go from 9 to 8 to 5 to 4 to 2 to 4 to 5 to 8. Okay? So you're basically walking all the way down in the scale and then back up again. That's the chorus. Okay? So that's it. That should be pretty simple to play. Okay, and then there's another part if you really care to learn this. This is going to go from your 2nd fret. These are octave chords starting on the A string, or in this case it's a G string. And you're going to have this going. And that plays over every note until the end. So the whole thing is going to be like... And then 9, 7, 5, and then 7, 5, 4. So, and that's going to happen on top of what we were just doing, okay? I think we should ban Vincent Flew. I'm just kidding. I know him. He's trying to be funny. All right, cool. So that's the chorus, okay? Nice and easy. Very awesome. So what's going to happen after that is we're going to go to the verse. So the verse is kind of like a loose thing where we're playing... If you know, like Metallica 1 or like Adam's Song or something like that, it's kind of like that. You're doing a power chord, 2 and 4 here, and then this string, this F, 3rd string, is going to be open. So what's going to happen is I'm using those notes and this happens. It goes like this. So it's like... It's kind of like... And then you have a walk. And that's from 7 to 5 to 4, okay? And that one is 5-4 open. This thing uses so many frets. A lot of the songs in Heroin, I found ways to like sneak in almost every note possible in the songs. So that's the verse, okay? So it'd be like, thanks. You know what I'm saying? All right, so then, yeah. Better. And you just go back to the chorus, okay? So, not as crazy as Ride the Wings so far, which is nice. So then, after the last chorus, we're going to go to a triplet thing here. Super metal triplet thing. It's the chords from the intro that I showed you. So... Okay, so that's the part where Derek does a little bass, like... It's like... It's dark, okay? And then... Okay, so then on top of that, there's also this shit going on. Alright, let's slow down there. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay, I was just playing it and having fun. Alright, so 9th fret is high C string to 12 on the F string underneath it, 11, 9, 12 on this lower or higher C string. So. And then move it, the root note, down to the 8 here. So now you have to learn how to kind of pick fast here. Okay, so it only does that that triplet like craziness shit for like that whole section, right? And then it cuts to more of like a chopped up part, okay? So then go same notes, just a different pattern, okay? Yeah, okay. So it's just back and forth between these. So. This is actually one of those riffs that's actually harder to play. It's a good finger exercise for your pinky too. So, and then that little solo part's gonna end with this. Back to the chorus, okay? If you guys aren't getting this, make sure you let me know. I'm trying to like do it so it's not too crazy, but I mean that part is mostly just learning the order of the notes and how they go, but the notes are all the same. And it's actually kind of cool in this case because it's still pinky, ring finger, pointer finger. Yeah. So then we go to the chorus again. And we do it twice. So on this one, we're going to start with the single C, right? And then when we play it the extra time, we just change the power chord. Okay. Same thing though. Okay, this is solo. So, well, I'll just show you what happens with the solo, okay? 9, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2. Okay. And then there's a. This isn't really the right amp for this song. See if this one will give me the fucking juice. We use a boost pedal on this part, so all the squeals and everything are like ultra saturated and crazy sounding. Okay. So. Yeah, I don't know where you squeal on this guitar. There it is, okay. So you're gonna squeal on the 5th fret here. I don't even think we chose those for any real reason. They just. Okay, so that's it. Okay, that's just what happens. So if you want to attempt to recreate something that sounds like the solo, this is what it consists of. There's a couple things. So there's a lot of slides and a lot of squeals. So da da da. And then da da da. God, this guitar sucks for this. Da da da. Okay. There's some kind of like. Stuff like up here. Dude, there's no way. I mean, honestly, I would love to show you guys this, but my daughter's trying to come in here. Okay, so the only riff that I know for sure that is absolutely a thing is like that part. That part, that's just a pedal. That's the guitar unplugged and feedback going nuts because of all the pedals in the chain because the guitar was unplugged. And then there's a part where Wes is playing bass, he's like, and you just hear the guitar trying to get plugged back in, and it's like, so a lot of the solo is improv of me getting punched and playing within a scale that I found that just kind of worked, and then lots of noises because our producer Ross had like 15 pedals in a row on this part. He was like a pedal person, like the most hardcore pedal user ever. Like when we were recording, it would be like, okay, at the end of the riff, he would be like, hold on, we gotta plug in a flange and all this stuff. So it would be like, like have a little like sweeping effect on it. It was like nonstop, all the time, pedals. So he was just like, all these distortion pedals, like this chorus pedal, this pog pedal, like all these things, and it was just like you'd hit the guitar and it just sounded like this fucking, yeah, like a transformer. Like whoever said that, that's pretty much right. So that's that whole song. Unless I forgot something, but I don't think I did. So let's play that one. I like playing the songs. Gives me life. Okay. Mother sound. The sounds of mothers. Dope. Do. That sounds like the song. Cool. Alright. Alright, you guys, we're gonna play this fucking song now. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna remake this album doing all mouth sounds. That's my new goal in life. God, I haven't played this song in a long time. K-pop. Okay, so noise. So yeah, like, I don't know if you noticed now that we've been talking about it, like, big chunks of that solo, it'll be like... you know? Yeah, we don't need that. So yeah, big chunks of that solo are just like one big long slide, one big long scale, and it'll be like... and I don't even remember what I did there. One day I'll figure it out, because maybe we'll need to play this song again live, and if we do, you better believe I'll play that fucking part. It's like basically necessary. Alright, cool. So that's all of Mother Sound. Trying to think. I want to do one more song, so the other one I said I was going to do is Worlds Away. But I kind of feel like I want to do that one a different time. So I think I'm going to show you featuring some of your favorite words because that's a fun song to play. So let's do that really quick. Yep. Feature some of your favorite words. Here we go. That's my impersonation. When I redo the whole record using mouse sounds only, that's what's going down. Okay, cool. We're back. Drop D. Alright, cool. So this song starts off right away with the guitar and the vocals. Words don't seem to come so easy when I need them oh so badly. Used to playing tug of war with my vocal cords. It comes right in there. Okay, so these are a couple weird chords for you. It'll be more fun. Okay, so the first chord is open, drop D, and this. That's the 8th fret on the next string down, which is an F note. Okay? Then the next one is you just bar on 8. So what's going on here is you're just keeping that F in all 3 of these chords here. So it starts with the open A sharp and B. So it'll be like this. Now here, just pick your middle finger and put it on the 9th fret. That's the 3rd chord. I know it's really weird because the song's like super poppy, but that's it. Get this closer in. Okay, so there we got this. Then at the end, after this 9, slide down to 5. Okay. And now, so what you're going to do is bar in 5. So you can do this little riff that comes after that. So it'll be like. So since you're barring in 5, with your pointer finger, use your ring finger here to do 7, 5 pull off on the high D string. And then on the A string too. Okay? And then the last little bit of it is here, which is 7, 8, back to here. So it'll be like, okay? Slow. Okay, so that's the riff, that's the verse, okay? Alright, so then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to move to the chorus, okay? Okay, so we're going to do open, and then 12th fret octave chord here. Okay. So so 12 to 13 and then 5. Okay. And then 8. So So you're gonna go from 8 here to 10 on the next string. So to 8. So same position here. Oh, sorry. Almost same position. Use your pinky on this one, so to 8. So this is like the riff that happens in the chorus. If you're familiar with this song, there's a little riff. It's like a hook in the chorus. Like, there you go. So that's how you play the little thing. So just remember, it's like from here, 8 to 10, back to 8, and then from here, 5, 8, 5. So just knowing those notes. Okay? Alright, and then at the end of the chorus, we're just gonna have this 8th fret thing. Alright. I think it just stays on. And we're gonna have this like, this little lead, okay? So there's like a little lead that kind of goes like this. These are all hammer and pull offs with the G string as your open. That's it. So 10, 12, 10, 9, 10, 9, 7, 9. And then the same thing. So da na na na, and then you're gonna go 5, or sorry, 7, 10, 7, 10, and then 10 on the higher string. Okay. And then back to So that's that. So we never played this song live. I was actually thinking about it today when someone asked me about it. Alright, so then there's only really only one part left after this point. So there's this bridge where everything cuts together. Okay, so it goes. So you're gonna start on 8 here. 10. Next string down. Slide to 12. Okay. 5, 7, 2 strings down, okay. Then 7 on the G string here. Should bend. Okay, so that's the thing that goes to the ending, and then the ending goes like this. These are so just pretend you're playing power chords, not in drop D. That's it. So you're going an E fret, 8 to 10. So we go from And that's the whole song, actually. Oh, you guys chat's so distracting right now. I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? Well, I try to teach these roasts. I'm like, what are they saying? Oh my god. Okay, so that's the whole song. There's not a lot of riffs in this song. You got off easy on this one. Emo Daddy Maddie. Alright, cool. So we're going to play this one, and then we are going to pick a couple songs for next week. First to last, featuring some of your favorite words. Okay. And I'm going to go kick. Not kick my dog. I was going to say kick it with my dog. I'm not going to kick my dog. Oh, dude, here's a playthrough of featuring some of your favorite words right here, and it's wrong. So I'm glad that we're doing that. It's on YouTube. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna have to pick it up, I guess. Alright. There's like no cue in because I'm just playing along, so. Emily, please. 15 years trying to play it. Oh my god. I mean, dude, yeah, I can show you, Emily. It is definitely very easy. Alright, ready? Here we go. That was awesome. I actually really liked that a lot. Um, yeah. How do you say your name? Dirtobor? um, I'll do some Dead Tree stuff, sure. Yeah, I'm gonna stream more video games too. Oh, Dr. Tabor. Are you a doctor? I'm gonna do a third episode. Yep, next week, same time. I'm just gonna stick with this time. I think this time is great. This time and day, and then the plan is, um, we're going to start doing reviews of the playthrough videos people submit on Saturdays, and then the long term goal is once I get partner with Twitch, which I think should be sort of soon, as long as we keep the viewership high enough. Um, I'm going to bring guests on the show and have them play riffs from their stuff. Same thing I'm doing, but I'll just be like the smaller window, but I'll host them and I'll get the process going and ask them the questions and whatnot. RoboCat, I'm going to create a channel on my Discord where people can post the link to their videos. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to open up my Discord, go to the channel, and just click the links that people put in there and watch them on the stream. As far as the podcast goes, I've thought about it, but I don't know. It's hard. I actually really like podcasts a lot. I think the format's great, and I love being on them. I've been a guest on a bunch of them, and it's really fun. But I think that like the market may be just a little tapped right now. So if you, or I'll post my Discord link in the thing. Let's see, Discord. I think Nightbot was supposed to do it automatically, but it's for some reason not. So what I'm gonna do is copy the link. Invite people. Copy. Cool. There you go. All right, and then let's go down. Okay, that's my Discord. Thank you for gifting subs to other people. I think you've done enough anyway. You've definitely contributed many subs to this channel. But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna do this on Fridays, 3, same time, same place. Saturdays we'll do the check out other stuff. I think like Wednesday, I'm going to play games. I've been playing this game. I started playing this game on stream the other night, and there was a pretty decent amount of people on watching. It's pretty funny. It's called The Binding of Isaac, and you just kind of go around as this weird little flesh blob kid that fell into hell, and you fight other weird flesh blobs and stuff. It's really fun. I really like it. All right, so I wanted to, let's see, someone submitted a video to me over the before we go. I want to show you guys this video because I know that we were talking about videos where we were playing around 06. Discord link's broken. It shouldn't be. Let me try one more time. Anyway, but I know I was talking about finding videos from around 06. So someone sent me a really cool video. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I definitely replied to it, so where the fuck is it? I really want to find it because it was exactly what I was looking for. Okay, not in there. Dun, 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 dun. Why can't I find it? Damn, this is a bummer. He sent these to me on Instagram. I'm assuming it's someone in the stream. And it was just like us playing on Warped Tour in 2006, and it was so cool. Oh wait, is this it right here? No. But this might also be cool. Damn. I'm gonna be upset if I can't find it. I feel like it's important, you know? I think I can find it in my YouTube history. Matt, have you ever played OSU? What's OSU? Yeah. Hold on. Let me try copying the invite link to Discord one more time. Oh, Ohio State. Try this one. If that doesn't work, I'll post it on Twitter or something. Oh, okay. Hell yeah, Under Earth live show? Man, I should go watch that too. That'd be sick. Well, you know what? I can't find the video right now, so we'll just watch it another time, I guess. I was really excited about it. It was real. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. That was somewhere looking the other time. So we'll find it, and we'll watch it next time. Because I don't know where it's at. So fuck it. What are we gonna do, you know? You did miss the playthrough. You did miss the giveaway. We're not doing the giveaway until a week from now. Oh yeah, I guess before we leave, I don't know if anyone in here hasn't known, but yeah, we're doing a giveaway for subscribers. It's like stuff, alternative press cover, some photo shoot stuff like photos, some posters, just like one of a kind like memorabilia crap that I found. And one of the things is a storyboard for the latest Plague music video. That's hand drawn. It's really cool. So, if you're a subscriber, you have a chance to win that in 1 week. 1 week. Okay? And also, make sure you do your playthrough videos because we're going to be watching them next Saturday. So, whoever does them, if no one does them, I'm going to do it again, myself. Dude, Thomas Roger 84XXXXXXX. You're going to get in trouble by gifting so many subs, but thank you very much. Tell your wife I'm sorry. There's no submissions to win anything. Oh, for the videos. No, I haven't got any submissions yet, but I haven't had anywhere to post them yet. So, thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to make that Discord channel, and then I'm going to post the Discord thing, the invite link, and then whoever wants to do it, just put it in. It's not going to be a competition or anything, but if you just want to have like your video featured for everyone that watches this to see, a little community, fun time, humble brag, whatever, then just put it in there and we'll do it. Yeah, no? Cool. So, yeah. I think that's about it for this week. I think we're going to be good. So, I'll probably be on again this weekend streaming a video game or something. So if you're bored and you see that, a notification, jump on. Feel free to ask me questions, whatever, you know. I'll tell you guys all kinds of crazy stories. I have a lot of crazy stories, trust me. So, we'll have some good times. All right, you guys. I'm going to go hang out with my kid. Thank you very much. I will see you guys soon, okay? Goodbye.